What's happening? What's happening? All right, so we actually had a very even. It was weird. Normally, like coming up into the week, every single network that has been doing their predictions for this game has picked the majority Eagles with like one Dolphin maybe. But tonight the broadcast seems to be split. It seems to be that the Dolphins have, half of them, Eagles have the other half. Obviously no Xavier Howard, no Connor Williams tonight. That being the reason for most of the people picking the Eagles. Yeah, I got the game right here. So if y'all see me watching this way, that's why I have the game in front of me. Got camera here, got chat over here. I'm a little. What's up, Khalil? We're gonna have Jacob in at halftime, I believe, to kind of give our halftime thoughts. I'm gonna be here every play, every good one, every bad one, the in between. That's just it's gonna be what it is. I still think we're gonna, it's gonna be a shootout. I still think we're gonna be pulling it off. It is gonna be a lot more difficult than without Xavier Howard. Eli Apple going up into the broadcast being like, it's gonna be an Eli night tonight. Oh my god. Like, bro, an Eli night means you're giving up 300 yards and 2 tutties. So let's not have an Eli night. Let's have an elite night. How about that? Yeah. It's like it's such like a weird feeling right now. On the bright side, fantasy football going very well for me so far. Oh, we got Carrie Underwood. Let me not interrupt her. You guys can't hear her, but it's because copyright. I'm not trying to get caught for that. Waiting all day for Sunday night, baby. Oh my god. I felt like this game would never come. I honestly like it felt so far away for so long. Just like it feels good. It feels good, people. I can't wait till we host more primetime games. Like, yeah, we got more primetime games this year, but like, I want to host primetime games. Hosting primetime games is so fun. I like it. I like it. They're talking about you should dress up as Miami Dolphins players, offensive players, because they're just so scary. For Halloween, it's scary how good they are. And yeah, I love the respect that we're finally getting for this offense. A lot of people like they discounted how well Tua was playing last year, because of the injuries. I like the respect that we're getting. Real quick, fantasy football. So fantasy football, guys. This game gonna be really important for a lot of people. Tua, Waddle, I think they're gonna hit way over. They're gonna be extreme booms. I would say Tyreek Hill as well. I think Raheem Mostert's gonna have like a relatively average game, probably around 15 to 16 fantasy points. Not gonna really show up and show out like he did. Jeff Wilson coming back, like, don't discount that man. He is a really tough runner. He's fast as well. He just can't really catch the ball or run routes. But, when he's on the field, he's a really good pass blocker. He's a really good runner. So we are going to use him in ways that he can be successful. That is what Mike McDaniel does, and I expect nothing less than that. Oh, man. We're almost there. We're almost there, guys. A few more minutes. Oh, really? Eagles players introduced to the field with Mama Knock You Out. Or Mama Said Knock You Out by LL Cool J. Funny. I love Philadelphia's atmosphere. I wish, we could have that in Miami. We're very similar to LA in the manner of, okay, yeah, we live where you vacation, blah, 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 blah. But the environment that stadiums like Kansas City, that Seattle, that the Eagles have, the Green Bay, what the Ravens, these stadiums that are always packed with their own jerseys, and just being so, this stadium in Miami could possibly be the loudest stadium in the NFL if we actually showed up and showed out as fans. I wish we really do that on a regular basis. We don't really do that too often. I really wish we did more often. Just seeing environments like that where people can't hear anything because they're so loud. I love that. I love not being able to hear the PA system because the fans are so loud. And I just, it's crazy. I do want to see more fans in the stands. Hopefully, the more we win, the more our own fans end up in the actual building. Seeing more Giants fans in a Dolphins stadium when the Giants had one win and absolutely no hope, and the Dolphins are just an absolute juggernaut. That made me a little sad. That made me a little mad. Panthers also last week. I saw a lot of Panthers fans. Now, there was a little bit more Dolphins fans than usual, but there was also a lot of empty seats in the stadium. They're being bought and resold, and then, Dolphins have to go and raise the season ticket prices. It's crazy. Jacob next year already canceled his season ticket prices. I'm keeping mine. I might move to a cheaper section. But yeah, the Dolphins are absolutely insane for raising, I think it's $300 for the year or something on average across the 300 sections, which is crazy. So what do y'all need from this game for fantasy football? I personally need AJ Brown to I have AJ Brown in one league, but I'm pretty secure in that league. I don't really need him to do much. However, I do need they're talking about Tua being hurt right now and Hurts coming back in. They're talking about when Tua took over for Hurts in the national championship game, and then when Tua got hurt, and then Hurts came in, and finish the job for him. This is like destiny. I love it, and I love Jalen Hurts. But yeah, he need to not do good tonight. I personally need Tua and Waddle to go off. I have Tyreek in one league. I don't necessarily need him to do too much, but I need Tua and Waddle to have a legendary game. Waddle is due for a big fantasy game. He hasn't had one this year. He's had good ones, but he hasn't had great ones. I think he's finally due with this beat up secondary that the Eagles have. They get Slay back. I expect them to double cover Tyreek a lot. You know, I expect the Dolphins to use Claypool over the middle to get Waddle open. And that's what they used Gesicki a lot for last year. So I expect Claypool to kind of be in the mix that way. And I expect the Dolphins to use Waddle a lot this game. And I expect a huge performance fantasy football wise from Waddle. And hopefully that resonates with Tua as well. Because, you know, I got that Tua and Waddle stack, baby. I actually traded Sam Howell for Tua in Dynasty. I traded some picks as well. All right, we won the toss. We deferred. Let's go, baby. Got butterflies. Austin Scott. We need a defense to start off really strong. A nice 3 and out would be great. That was a horrible kick. Somehow worked out for us. Somehow. He like squib kicked that bitch and we ended up getting it at the 23. Andrew Van Ginkel gets to start. That's interesting. Eight-yard pickup for Swift. Ran to the outside. Good blocking. I mean, yeah, I think Holland was held a little bit, but not enough for an actual flag. Yeah, officially 7. Okay, he stuffed in the middle for a 1 yard. Raekwon. One of the many Alabama players. Quoting Chris Collinsworth, but you know, it's kind of true. There's a lot of Bama players in this. Waddle, Smith, Hurts, Tua, Raekwon. Julio. Swift inside got 2.5. He got a first down. At least like the middle of it doesn't look too bad, but like they double teamed Raekwon. Linebackers didn't come down and help fast enough. Baker is wearing one of like the old school neck braces. That's gonna be something to watch. He wasn't on the injury report, I don't think. Wilkins got called for offsides. They accepted it, even though they completed like an 8-yard pass. They'd rather have the first down and 5 than second and 3. I understand it. I'm tired of people talking about 5 and 24. It's the record of the people that we beat. That's a really good block by Kelsey. Ooh, that might have been a little bit of a holding there by Kelsey. It's okay. We good. We Gucci. Why was he so open? Oh, thank God. That's incomplete. I don't know how he dropped that, but why was he so... Oh, Eli Apple, what do you know? Van Ginkel's there. They kind of... Eli Apple and Van Ginkel sandwiched him. Hey, Cam Smith has his helmet on. Maybe he'll get in the game. Julio was wearing 80. That is disgusting. Aaron Nickerson is in on the slot. He's covering AJ Brown. Cater's on the outside. I don't think he's on Zacchaeus. Looks like Eli Apple's on Goddard. Eli Apple, I swear to God, I hate this man so much. I hated this signing so much. Where do you get lost on this? I think he thought it was zone. Eli Apple thought it was zone. And once again, Goddard on Jerome Baker. That's crazy, bro. Why are we not having David? Oh. Once again, this guy thinks it's zone. He lets Goddard run past him, and then he like looks back and he's like, oh, I don't have any help. Let me go run. All right. Baker makes up for it a little bit. Loss of a couple. Loss of one, I think. Looks like Eli Apple's one-on-one with AJ Brown. There's no safety help over there. They're running it. I hate seeing Eli Apple one-on-one with anybody that's halfway decent. Cater looks like he's on Swift on the outside. There's a miscommunication in the defense right now. That was a really weird. That was really good stop there. Really good communication. It looked like a miscommunication, but really good communication. They did a like a QB draw. Went almost nowhere. I'll take a field goal. Let's go ahead and fix this. Boom. It is 3-0. But yeah. It's okay. Our offense, you know, a nice little Waddle 75-yard tutty would be absolutely fantastic, you know. Gonna be fun. That drive, you know, Eli Apple, Jerome Baker. Like I said, Jerome Baker's wearing that like old school linebacker neck brace, so that's gonna be something to watch. I didn't see him on the injury report at all, and I'm seeing more Taylor Swift on my screen than ever. That's actually crazy. I've been seeing a lot more Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce commercials than I ever have before. That's actually wild. But defense, like it was there was a lot of things that we did good on that drive. I think, you know, we can continue a drive like that where don't let anything really easy. You know, I mean, given Devontae Smith was wide open on Eli Apple, but you know, Van Ginkel came in, helped him out. Is it actually wild? No, it's not actually that wild. It is it I'm not one of those. Me and Jacob actually talked about a little before the game. It's like don't really mind all the Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce stuff. I think it brings a lot more attention to football, which is good. So Jeff Wilson now, how much is Jeff Wilson going to be involved in this game? Tua looks pumped. I love it. Alrighty. I didn't see Jalen Waddle on the little like oh Jalen Waddle Alabama. I don't think I saw Jalen Waddle. Weird. Tyreek in the. How do we get a delay game? Is it that loud? They had Tyreek in the tight end spot, but not anymore. They have him outside. Hand off to Waddle. Looks like a gain at 7. I like it. I said before the game, I'm like, we have to be able to open up the run with the pass. So we're able to. I like little runs like that. Tyreek Hill. And that's another Miami Dolphins first down. Hoo-wah. Tyreek ran by like 3 or 4 defenders there. Change the play. Mostert went nowhere. Lost at like 6. 5, whatever. Look like, was that Croft that missed that? That's not Smythe. Oh, that was Smythe. Okay, Croft went inside, Smythe went on the outside, and Smythe missed it. Yeah. Little screen to Tyreek Hill. Just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Waddle's outside, Barrios in the slot. Smythe and Hill together. Just throws it away. Jalen Carter absolutely flattened Isaiah Wynn. Isaiah Wynn's hurt. Fuck. Oh, Kendall Lamb stepped on his ankle. He had cleated stepped on his ankle. If we don't get a good punter, I swear, why did we let our only good punter last year walk? Why? That was like a 20-yard punt. Are you kidding me? You're kicking from your own 40. You should be able to get it inside their 20 at the very least. At least the 15, bro. I know no one really cares about special teams or whatever, but starting field position matters. It matters. If you're able to pin your opponent back inside the 20, inside the 15, inside the 5, it makes everybody's life so much easier. So much easier. It matters, bro. And to just absolutely be ass on special teams like we've been for 3 out of the last 4 years. The only time we weren't really that bad kicking or punting the ball last year was last year. Before that, I mean, we were still ass last year when it came to kick coverage and everything like that. I wanted Danny Crossman fired with Josh Boyer, and I still think he deserves to be fired. Because if he's the one that's handpicking these punters, then he sucks. What's up, bad guy? Let's go Miami. Yes, sir. Offensive line needs to get a little bit better. It wasn't really that, like, Isaiah Wynn got absolutely demolished there, but it really wasn't that bad overall. I felt there was just, you know, that Mostert run play where he just got destroyed in the backfield. That kind of killed the drive a little bit. Yeah. Then a Waddle screen. There was nothing downfield. Or not a Waddle, Hill screen. We shouldn't have had Hill on that particular play on a screen. But, you know, I trust McDaniel. He's going to get it right as the game goes on. I didn't really like, you know, having him sit there as the check down. I'd rather have Mostert as the check down or even Jeff Wilson Jr. or Savon Ahmed. I'd rather have those guys be the check down than Hill. I think Hill and Waddle on almost every play needs to be downfield in a situation like that. But, you know, it's not horrible. It's not horrible. You know, we gained 25 yards or something. I mean, that's more than what we gained against the Panthers last week, and look what happened. So, we'll see how it goes. Special teams needs to get better, though. I'm just sick of it. In 3 years of garbage. David Long with a nice tackle. I like that. Only a gain of 2. Technically, that's a run stuff. They blitz. David Long again, back-to-back plays making. Okay, Chris Collinsworth stealing my line, bar for bar, word for word, bar for bar. Back-to-back plays. David Long is in there. He batted down this pass. I did say that we need to blitz more also in my keys to the game. So. Eli Apple, Perry Nixon. I don't see another corner over there. Oh, we have a linebacker, Devontae Smith. That is not good. It is way too... Fumble! Dolphins football! Let's go, baby! Let's go, baby! Let's go! Let's go! Who knocked it out? Christian Wilkins jumped on it. Who knocked it out? Who is that beautiful human being? Baker did really good in coverage, I'm not going to lie. It was a combination of Phillips and Chubb. It looks like Chubb knocked it out. Phillips had his hand there, so he swung it over here, and Chubb knocked it out. Wilkins jumped on it. Short field. Let's go, baby. I mean, it was only a gain of 4 yards, but that little flare that Tua just did, bro, that was awesome. Chubb, baby. Let's go. That. Bro, Tua with the little spice. I like it. I like it. It didn't really do much, but you know, it is what it is. It's just fun. Just Hassan Reddick again. Jeez. Don't get a flag, Eichenberg. Who let that one go? Is that Austin Jackson that time? Who pulled? Oh. They had Waddle on Hassan Reddick. Looks like it's 3rd and 9, so lost to 2. Lester Cotton's in for Isaiah Wynn. Bad snap. Waddle, baby! Lofted it. I don't think that's a throw Tua would have tried last year. Like, you have to throw it over the linebackers, but throw it hard enough. That is such a tight window. That was such a tight window. All right, Waddle, baby. Hey, watch out. We got the big body in. Number 83, Chase Claypool. We are getting nowhere with this run game. What's up, Mighty Zane? Oh, Hill, bro. Get back, get back. There's nowhere to go. Yeah, that was just good defense. There's nothing. It's like 3rd and goal from like the 13, 14, 12. Sorry. Tyreek Hill, baby! Holding on, guess who? Lester Cotton. I can't really blame him for that one. He like clotheslined. It's the right call, but we don't get that touchdown without the hold, so it did affect the play heavily. Tua might have gotten rocked. Incomplete. Looks like Dolphins are going to take a field goal. All right, 40-yard field goal. I'll take it. When did Tyreek get a mustache? Don't you love when you get text messages and it's like the scammers, like, they're creative now. Like, but I've gotten it so many times, so many different ways now that I understand what it is. Eric has had a stash all year. No, but like he has that stash, but he's had this. He chopped this off. Yeah, better than nothing. I agree. It's what it is. It's gonna be interesting. This game will be real interesting. We needed that turnover. We really did. For our defense to get some confidence. And I love how that play that on defense I was talking about, oh dear Lord, we have Jerome Baker on Devonta Smith, but he actually had good enough coverage to allow for a coverage strip sack and us to get the ball inside the red zone. So that was good. That was funny. That was actually really funny. Boom. Tied 3-3. This is good. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I'm once again, I disagree with the haircut, the stash thing. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Weird having the chat over here. Let me bring the chat up. There we go. Now I have the chat next to. Let me go ahead and close ESPN because they're ahead of me. We gotta capitalize a little bit more on that stuff, but I'm not gonna get too far into it. It took us a little bit last week to get going. It's gonna take us a little bit this week to get going. Is what it is. And we now have 3 backup offensive linemen in. That's gonna be fun. I can spend infinite amount of time talking so much shit on our special teams. It's not even funny. Jacob don't care about special teams. He don't think it matter. That's two possessions in a row. They get the ball in good field position. Field position matters. Special teams matters. Swift just juked Cater out of his boots. Not literally, but you know, you get my point. Quick pass to Devonta Smith. I like how they say once again with, like, that was his first catch, bro. Once again, it's Devonta Smith with the catch. Once again, that was his first catch, bro. So after one, this is, this isn't obviously the game that, after one, kind of expected it to be, tied after one. Didn't expect it to be 3-3. Kind of expected it to be like 7-7 or like 10-10. I expected, high scoring. Still expected. These offenses are like offenses that they don't really start too fast. Like, I mean, we started slow last week. We're starting a little bit slow this week. Hopefully that doesn't continue down the road. I would like to not start slow every week. But, 3 backup offensive linemen in. They're doing relatively well. Relatively. Obviously Lester Cotton had the holding, but that negated the touchdown. But like I said, that actually affected the play. If he didn't hold, Tua gets sacked there instead of throwing a touchdown. So, what's up, DF? It's after one. I'm not used to doing these. This is my first watch along, so I don't really necessarily know how to entertain you guys in between. I just give my live reactions. I don't hate what we're doing. Don't necessarily like it, but we'll see. I'm being cautiously optimistic, as Mike McDaniel loves to say. I got faith. Goddard on a little bit of a screen. Yeah, 6. Dave Long came down in a hurry. I liked his burst and speed on that. He extended for like an extra like 2 or 3 yards, so it's not like the end of the world. Eli Apple on Devontae Smith. Cater on AJ Brown. They go after AJ Brown short. It's gonna be 3rd and like 1 or 2. Ooh, AJ Brown pushing Christian Wilkins. Obviously, Christian Wilkins talking his shit. Love to see it. Harry Nickerson and man on AJ Brown. I do not like that. Where's the safety help? Oh, they're running it with Gainwell anyway. It's gonna be 4th and 1. 4th and a long one. Are we in brotherly shove territory? That is a good question. We are. Flag. False start. It is offside. Might be offsetting. It might be offsetting. It looks like they had a helmet over the ball. Yeah. Yeah. It looked like it. They called offsetting penalties, both offsides. Oh, they actually called it incorrectly. I apologize. Oh, they're going for it again. They got it again anyway. So the bad thing about like the brotherly shove and doing it on back-to-back plays like that is that it's a lot of physicality involved with it, so it's tiring. So to do it on back-to-back plays and then have to go and run, a go route that's tiring. You see Bradley Chubb on the sideline tired right now. Jalen Phillips is still on the field, but he's probably tired. Looks like Eli Apple's gonna be on Goddard here. Oh, they're sending Perry Nickerson. Perry Nickerson! What? I gotta see the replay on this. Roughing the passer. I gotta see the replay. I have to see the replay. That's my reaction. You gotta be. You have to be kidding me. God. That was a ball. Absolute. Another screen to Goddard. He's in a touchdown. Let me watch that again. I need to see who I need to yell at. That was a horrible roughing the passer call, bro. Uh, they pulled the guard, or they pulled Mailata. I'm not sure if he's a guard or a tackle, but they pulled him to go and block downfield. They blocked Elliott. There's no help back in the back. Is what it is. They're probably scoring on that drive regardless, but the fact that it happened 2 plays after that horrible roughing the passer call makes me mad. I think Vic Fangio may have watched my keys to the game, because I said we need to blitz from different places all over the field, and so far we've sent linebackers, we've sent corners. I mean, doing a really good job mixing it up with the blitz packages. Perry Nickerson almost came away with a pick there, and if he got that, given it was a roughing passer, it would have been called back anyway. But if he caught that, it would have been 6, and then I would have been extra angry rather than just a little angry on that. Yay. Yeah, it just is what it is. Is what it is, and my stream's behind, but is what it is. Oh, I get to see a Herbert commercial after he absolutely shit the bed today? That's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy though. I mean, I guess, like, if you really think about it, like, it's a call for a call. Like, it was a bad call against the Eagles for them being offsides because it was Jason Kelsey's hand, and Jason Kelsey, the center, is allowed to have both hands there. However, I mean, you get a 5-yard gain and you still got the first down the next play anyway, versus a 15-yard play against the defense. It's like, it's so much more deflating to get a penalty on defense than it is on offense. Barrios with a return. 34 yard line. That's a good return. It's a quad injury for Isaiah Wind. Waddle has a back injury. He's in the game still, but they're using heating pads on the sideline. Savon Ahmed gets stuffed. Don't tell me I'm running the ball again. What a fucking dot. Sorry for my language. That was crazy. It's a 3rd and 3. Like, it was, but that was a dot. That was fingertip. Did he? Oh my god, that was such a tight window. That's crazy. It looks like they're blitzing. Hey, flag, flag. Where's my flag? Come on. I need to see this again. I am like 80% sure that it was pass interference. Jake Bailey is ass. Our special teams is ass. Jacob, I need you to shut up. I know you're watching this. You need to shut up. They didn't show a replay on it, so I couldn't tell you if it was pass interference or not, but there was 3 people tackling Barrios before the ball even got there, so take that as you will. I didn't see the replay, so I can confirm. I'm like 80% sure. What sucks is I'm also an Angels fan. I'm Mike Trout sitting in in the stadium, just like watching my Dolphins get destroyed. Line of scrimmage. And I did say in the keys to the game, like I said it over and over again. Control line of scrimmage. It's gonna be big to, their defensive line and offensive line are 2 of the best in football. It's going to be really difficult in the trenches. So we need to get our guys in space, need to make them miss, need to get our guys the ball. I want to see more screens on the next drive, not as many. I don't want to see any run plays on the next drive. I want to see screens. I want us to use the run play I want to use our screens as our run plays. That's what I want to do. All right, Philly has the ball. There we go. Loss of 1.5. Now our defensive front is still really good. It's been our linebackers that have been kind of iffy. But our linebackers are playing well today, so I like it. 2nd and 10. He was stopped behind the line. Okay, they it's like 3/4 of a yard. AJ Brown gets his first catch and he slips 2 tackles. Eli Apple and Bradley Chubb, he slipped. AJ Brown hurt, maybe? He's slow to get up. Can't tell how. Yeah, looked like Elliott hit him on the chin. Two and a half, 3-yard game. We have -7 rushing yards. That's crazy. Nice tackle. Julio makes his first catch. Eli Apple brings him down. I like it. Seeing Julio in 80 is weird. Also, seeing him being one of the smaller players on the field is weird. He looks the same size as Devontae Smith. That is crazy. Come on, get to him, get to him, get to him. Van Ginkel. Oh. Holding. Please be holding. Oh, secondary. Not good. Typically not good when it's in the secondary. It is holding. It's on us, though. Eli Apple. Baker able to get there. Devontae Smith made a really nice catch. Cater made a decent play on it, just Cater made a good play. It's just out of his reach. Run is going absolutely nowhere. One of their offensive linemen's shirt is soaked. I'm not sure if that's water or sweat. Crazy. It's like 40-something degrees there. Waddle's questionable with a back injury. AJ Brown's in the medical tent. No update on him yet. Time of possession 17 minutes to 7 minutes. Ain't no way that somehow ended up in Smith's hands. Chubb hit it off of Hurts. It ended up in the air. It could have been. Oh my god. Baker almost got there, and then Perry Nickerson made the tackle after Smith secured it. They're going for it on fourth. It's 4th and 3. Don't go outside. Okay, they're actually going for it. Oh, come on. Oh, fuck. Get to the edge. Get to the edge.